We are going to be checking out some new shoes today. Yes, that's right. You know me. I've got some more shoes for us to check out today. And I guess the way I said that makes it sound like I've got multiple pairs, but I've just got one pair. But this one new pair is surprisingly something I don't already have in my wardrobe. Now, I know that we've been doing a bunch of random shoe unboxings here, some being pleaser, some not being pleaser, but today I can confirm we have a new set of pleaser boots. Yep, that's right, we have ourselves some new pleaser boots. And I'm not gonna lie, it genuinely feels like ages since I've had a new pair of pleasers. But the ones inside here were picked up from my Throne wish list. And if you don't know what Throne is, it's a really cool place to help support your favourite content creators by picking up stuff off their wish list. Here's a look at mine and the sort of thing that's on it. I tend to add things that I think will either make really good shoot concepts or be good for a YouTube video or some aspect. Sometimes I just add stuff that I really like. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, everyone has a birthday once a year. And I'm super grateful to the follower who picked these up for me because honestly, they've changed my life. And I'll explain why in a little bit. But first, we should probably, you know, get them undone. On first glance, they really don't look like much at all. But trust the process, okay? So these boots didn't come like they usually do. There's no dust bag or extra bag, storage bag to put them in, and they were slightly lower priced than the usual pleaser heels. So I'm not sure if that's why there isn't any dust bag or anything, or maybe because, get ready for it, they're a baby heel. Look alright, don't judge me. Let me get them out the bag and show you, and then I'll explain why. They are indeed super shiny, so I know that you're probably interested in them already. And from the front, I know that they look super basic, but trust me, okay? Trust me. From the back, it's this whole lace-up moment, which looks really, really cool once they're on. Now, of course, there is actually two pairs of boots in the box because, you know, they're a pair. And like I told you, the heel is super small compared to usual. And I can hear some of you whispering in the background and saying size doesn't matter, but it does. For a specific reason. And the reason, of course, is I want to be able to dance in them. Yep, that's right. I want to be able to dance in these. And to be truthful, I can actually just dance in my 8-inch pleaser boots with the buckles up them, but I like to be safe than sorry, which is why these super shiny boots made it onto my wish list to even begin with. And of course, I've shown you the lace-up detailing on the back of these boots, and I think it's a super fun addition. Like, I feel I've not actually seen these pleaser boots on anyone before. Maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe you all hate them, but, you know, I love them. Now, with this being said, you probably spied this when I opened the box originally. And this is, of course, a set of red laces, so you can lace them up with red lace at the back. 2019 me would have been gassed that there was red lacing in there because I had red hair. But this is 2024, and I very much have pink hair. So let me tell you, I plan to mod these eventually as well with, of course, pink ribbon. But before I make any changes to these boots, I think it's about time we tried them on and see what they look like, right? Like low-key, I know that's the only reason you watch these videos anyway. So let's roll the clips of me walking around in them, shall we? now that we've seen them on, what do you think? Are you convinced? Do you see why I really wanted them in my shoe collection? Or are you still like, nah, Candy, I don't get it. I'm not a fan of these ones. Truthfully, I'm not even sure if it's allowed to not be a fan of pleaser boots. But you know, there's always a first for everything. For those of you who do really love the boots though and want to know the model name, it's the Delight 2029 and I got them in a US 6, which is a UK 3. And I always find that pleaser boots fit exactly how they should. Like, I never have any issue with them being not true to size. But that's just personally me, and maybe other people say otherwise, but for me, I find that they fit really good and true to size. Now let me tell you as well, I've already taken them for a spin when it comes to dancing and they're super comfy for that as well, which I'm super happy about because that's literally what I wanted them to begin with. But I also thought I'd mention that I've danced in them already in case you recognize some scuffing and marks. They didn't come like that. That's what I've done in the studio. But these boots were exactly for that reason. This is why I got them, so I kind of knew that scuffing and marks would happen. And although I want to keep them in the best condition that I can, I'm not really going to be super precious and cry about them at the same time. These boots are literally perfect for what I want them for. They're comfortable, they're not a crazy height, so I'm able to dance in them and feel really confident at the same time, and I still feel fierce in them because they look good still. I am once again super happy with my pleaser boots. I've also never owned just a plain pair of black shiny boots. They've all got buckles or laces or something crazy going on with them, and I just feel they look so sleek. I love buckles, belts, laces, accessories, extraness like the next person, but just owning a pair of sleek black PVC boots just looks so good sometimes. And now I have my own pair with the fun lace-up backs. Perfect, right? So that's it from me and my new pair of boots. I'm sure perhaps now some of you are left with questions about what I'm dancing to in them, but I believe we do indeed call that the game's the game. And maybe eventually I will reveal all. But until then, I've been putting sneaky behind the scenes up over on my Patreon, which is totally no pressure to join. That's just where a bunch of behind the scenes and extra stuff goes if that's your thing. It literally doesn't matter if it's not. I've been Candy Valentina. You've been watching me unbox yet another pair of pleasers. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below whether you rate or hate them. I've also got a bunch more shoe unboxing videos to come at the end of this one. So if you want to check out how addicted to shoes I am, that's a good place to start. But I guess all that's really left to say is, shout out to the person who picked these up for me. Take care. Thanks for watching. And I, of course, will see you in the next one.